Who is Vern Buchanan, and what has he done for the people of Florida House District 16? We know he's a rhino, as he is just one of 3 so-called Republicans who voted to stay in the job-killing Paris Climate Accord, even tweeting the fact out as if it was something to be proud of.
We know he's a hypocrite, as he owns several large, gas-guzzling yachts. He has a beachfront mansion for just 2 people, and he also owns a controlling interest in a private aviation company, none of which are exactly green choices.
He voted with just 7 so-called Republicans on H.R. 8, a gun control bill, and recently again on red flag gun laws. But he doesn't tweet about that, as he knows he needs to keep those votes secret.
He voted to certify the disputed 2020 election, then again tweeted out his disdain for the citizens who questioned the legitimacy of the outcome.
He voted against President Trump's veto on the defense bill, allowing Section 230 to go unchallenged and censorship from big tech to continue.
Vern Buchanan has quite the cash pile up to spend on his campaign, but where does it come from? Between 2019 and 2020, Buchanan raised over $3.6 million. $625,000 was a loan from him to his campaign, most of which was later paid back by donations.
The cruise line industry was one of his top donors, but rather disturbingly, over $103,000 came from lobbyists, meaning he listened to them before he listens to you. Incredibly, for the Paris climate guy, over $54,000 came from oil and gas companies, showing that Vern is for sale to the highest bidder, regardless of who they are and what they represent.
On expenses, over $8,700 had to be repaid to donors, begging the question if perhaps they found out who he was before we did.
Nepotism plays a large part in politics in this country, and Buchanan shamelessly continues the trend, with huge sums of money paid to his sister-in-law from campaign funds.
Vern Buchanan has deceived the people of Florida District 16 into believing he's for them, when in truth, he's for special interest.
He's taken your trust and turned it into a vote for lobbyists.
We need leaders we can trust, and we cannot trust Vern Buchanan to do anything but look after his own interests.
It's time to make your vote count and send Vern packing.